Hi, my name is Gregor. I'm from Prague, Czech Republic, and I play percussion in the SAGES.
Hi, I'm Ija. I'm from China, Sichuan, Chengdu. I do music inspired by traditional Mongolian, Tibetan, mountain folk singing, Yuan Shengtai music from different parts of China and East Asia.
My name is Pather. I'm from Wicklow in Ireland, and I play the autoharp, which is an Appalachian American instrument, the hulu, which is a southern Chinese instrument, and Karina and a couple other woodwind instruments.
So we were founded a little over a year ago. So at the start of the previous academic year, I remember Azita sort of scouting for members. So she was looking for non-Chinese members to play Chinese and then East Asian folk music.
The concept of East and West, I find it quite interesting in a way that people think of the East and the West as like a specific kind of image that's kind of like come from a specific time and place. And what we're doing is like, you know, I'm the only one who's from the East and then all of our other band members are from the West. But together we kind of make this kind of fusion music. And I feel like terms like this are supposed to kind of serve the purpose and help us kind of define what kind of music we're making instead of us trying to fit into these boxes and then be like, oh, we're, you know, playing along to this kind of label or term because it's expected of us. So what our band wants to bring and express through our music is that to diversify people's musical experience and also have, get people to listen to a lot of those very beautiful Asian folk melodies that might kind of go into distinction if we don't take our care into protecting them or making them a part of our lives, because all of these music, they used to be a part of everyday lifestyle, you know, in different traditions, and they're just so beautiful and so touching. And I just feel like as a singer-songwriter, you know, instead of making up new songs, you know, why don't we just go and then try and collect and interpret these beautiful folk melodies.
We kind of define our style as East Asian global fusion. It's kind of an umbrella term for all of the styles of music that we do, because most of them are folk traditions. They all have their own terms. So when we say East Asian, it's just kind of the region, but we do songs from Ireland as well and all over the place. So we've kind of added in global now.
You usually can imagine just the context or the place from where we've got the song from, right? So if it's a Tibetan or a Mongolian one, I imagine the different, either the steppe, or I imagine the desert, or I imagine woods, and when I just kind of standing somewhere in the middle.
Very important aspect of music in Ireland is the performance and how you portray the musical aspects of the music. So, you know, there's a lot of swaying and shouting out for appreciation of music. But then when you come to a lot of East Asian music, the approach to performing music is completely different. So there's always a balance that we have to make for the way we perform.
What I love about music is that it has the potential to move people and really touches you very deep in your soul. And all of this music that we chose to perform are music that have touched us. And sometimes when we perform it, people would come up to us and, you know, cry afterwards or be really touched. And I think that's something really beautiful about the music.
A lot of songs from the culture, and they're really beautiful. And this song is kind of like a lullaby, and it means don't be afraid. Mapula
满汉之爱，自是自爱，自是自爱。